DDG and Halle broke up. We're rooting for you. Yeah, someone said Halle is everything that people thought Chloe was gonna be. And it's a shame for people thinking that thickums are like promiscuous and fast. And that's very interesting. I feel like that's true a lot of times when you do have more hips and butt and stuff, you're sexualized a lot. And it be the skinny ones or the slimmer ones that actually be going. But me personally, I didn't think Chloe was fast or anything. To me, Chloe reminded me a lot of myself, kind of. Like, Chloe just seems like a girl who is finding her grown womanhood and experimenting with like sexy clothes and how she should present herself to the world. And I feel like everyone goes through that, like especially people who grow up more modest looking and like kind of sheltered, and they become adults and they want to experiment with fashion and clothes and different ways of being sexy, because you're never allowed to be sexy, of course. Like, kids shouldn't be allowed to be like dressed a certain way, but I'm just saying, like, you just have freedom. And that never struck me as, Chloe never struck me as someone doing something wrong. I think people are just hard on her because they put so much pressure, or I don't know, they just put their hopes in her and them as a duo. It's like, oh, they have it's a good representation for Black women now. We need them to win. We're rooting for you. But like, they're just young women. Like, I think this generation is tired of being the representation. Like, I think we're moving away from that, and that people, young Black people, just want to be young people, not necessarily tied to being a representation of their whole freaking race. That's a lot of pressure. It's not fair. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I don't really know if I even like addressed the Halle thing. I just have no thoughts really. I more so think it's interesting how people perceive Chloe versus Halle. That's what's interesting to me, and that's what I talked about.